think searching like this is the best way.
Diner haunted. Evil spirit breaks into restaurant and eats double its body weight in food.
Ooh.
Oh, do you think Tail did this? Seems like his style.
Sounds like the very hungry criminal came up with a very poor excuse.
My bad, that was me actually.
What about this one? Paranormal activity reported at exclusive horror immersia. Guests experience haunting within 7 days of screening. It reminds me of when I used to watch horror immersia to train my courage. Whenever there was a suspenseful moment, Tail would jump up and scare me.
Guys, I feel like this is just some sort of prank, or a marketing stunt to boost ticket sales.
What are you guys up to?
Huahua has been browsing Ghostly Grove for hours. Every time she finds a suspicious incident, she says, "Do you think Tail did this?"
Tail could have done it.
Problem is, any suspicious incident could be Tail related when you think about it.
I feel like Tail is still around. Oh, but if so, why didn't he come back to see me?
Well, he is a heliobus.
That's right. We can't really know what a heliobus is thinking, right? Tail was sealed away for ages and then suddenly let free. If it were me, I'd want some away time. You'll just have to be a little patient. Anyway, even if you don't find Tail, you're still a great judge. The success of our ghost hunting squad proves it.
Thank you, Miss Gwei. I don't really get compliments. Without the encouragement of you squad members, working with you guys has made me feel a little more confident. Oh, but it's hard not to think about the days when Tail was still around. Back then, I was a useless coward. I'd hide at the first sign of trouble. Tail would always complain about it, but he'd also get me out of danger.
Reminds me of me and my brother. Sort of a love-hate relationship.
Look at this!
Did you find Tail?
No?
Hey, look at this!
Did you find Tail? OMG, Cloud Knight caught doing the unthinkable at Alchemy Commission. Okay, accept investigation then.
Is this something Tail would do?
Tail or no tail, it's definitely the work of a heliobus.
Let's hurry up and get to the scene. There'll be trouble to pay if we're too late.
Now let's go.
Be careful, everyone. This sounds like a very aggressive heliobus.
Hey, calm down!
I just learned a new technique. I'll use it to end your life.
What's with this guy?
Unauthorized personnel should keep their distance. It's dangerous here.
Actually, we're not really unauthorized, are we, Judge?
Is that Sushang? And a judge? Why are the 10 Lords Commission here?
It's a very long story, so let's deal with the problem at hand first.
Mr. Cloud Knight, sir, the 10 Lords Commission will handle this. Thank you for your cooperation.
Understood. Please, take mercy on him.
Don't worry,
We're not gonna
this sort of
beat
thing
him
is
up.
our specialty.
Oh, guess what? You're beating him up. I lied.
We're just having fun.
So you are afraid of me.
Good enough!
Judge Huahua, is he all right?
His life isn't in danger, but his hands and feet are spasming, and his speech is incoherent. I think he's experiencing a delusion that he can't snap out of.
I feel like I've been drained of my strength.
Mr. Cloud Knight, sir, are you okay? Can you answer a few questions for me? Do you remember what happened to you?
I think so. Let me think for a moment. I received a report today about an infestation of abominations here at the Alchemy Commission. The captain sent me to clear it out. What happened after that was like a dream? I can't explain it. My weapon suddenly started talking to me.
Weapons can talk, silly.
It taught me fighting techniques, which moves to avoid, which moves to use, which stances to adopt to retain balance. Then it told me to relax and let it take control against the enemy.
That sounds just like a heliobus.
I followed its instructions. To my surprise, it felt like my combat skills had greatly improved. Still, it told me I was incompetent, like a piece of rotten wood. It wanted to find a new apprentice to carry forward the art. It was only then that I realized there was a sword-wielding child beside me, staring right at me.
Oh, creepy. A child? A sword wielder? A child? A sword wielding child? Reminds me of a platypus. Perry the platypus.
Lots
I love
of
it.
children grow up learning to use a sword on the Lafu, but for a child to be walking around with one...
I sure hope we're not thinking of the same person.
I realized the boy was the general's retainer,
Yang Qing. Oh, he's...
I knew it!
I keep forgetting Yang Qing is classed as a child and not a teenager.
When I heard my sword say the name, I was in disbelief. And then, for some reason, I just attacked Yinxing.
Was Yang Qing alright?
Are you alright? You should be asking the Cloud Knight.
The Cloud Knight attacked Yang Qing. What are you
happened
talking
next
about?
was even more outlandish. Yinxing looked like he was talking to the sword in his hand. He turned around and left without looking back. And my weapon never spoke again.
Not good.
I'll take care of the Cloud Knight. You go after Yanqing.
Okay. That's just a blue sword swishes by. Upon detecting your presence, it approaches and starts flying in circles around you. Seems to be calling
I
us.
heard that Yanqing's sword is a famous weapon crafted by the Artisanship Commission.
Oh.
It resonates with its master, reacting to his movements in battle like it has a mind of its own. He must have encountered some kind of danger, and his sword flew away to find someone to help, right?
Danger? Miss Ushang, don't scare me like that! What kind of evil would be strong enough to pose a threat to Yanqing?
I'm not sure, but the heliobi are strange creatures. Even the sharpest sword can't cut them.
Uh-oh. I just had a thought.
If it's not auspicious, you'd best not say it out loud.
Based on what that Cloud Knight said, it isn't that Yanqing's in danger.
Yang Qing is the danger. It's that Yang Qing has become the danger.
Exactly.
Follow the sword. No matter what, we have to find Yanqing before things get even worse.
Oh, this way. Oh, this is so cool. We are actually following the sword. The eyes of the slain beast still contain a hint of astonishment, as it seems unable to believe the speed of which humans were capable. The wave ride on the hollowing wing bashing the ford with great intensity. Yang Qing's sword hangs in the air, pointing to the distance across the luminescent depths.
This is the dock for Dragon Prayer Terrace. Judging by the sword's behavior, that's where Yanqing is.
Got it. Let's go.
Should we really be charging over there? Even without a heliobus, Yanqing is a swords master among swords masters.
Are you scared,
I've defeated
Sushang?
him.
Me too. Compared to the other heliobi we've dealt with so far, this one seems like it could do some serious damage.
Scared? My mother taught me swordplay as soon as I could walk. I might not be as good as the general's apprentice, but I would never let cowardice dishonor the name of the Cloud Knights or the family sword. But I am worried. If the heliobus possessing Yanqing was too strong, I'm afraid I might not be able to guarantee everyone's safety.
The General has been supporting our ghost hunting squad from the very beginning. It's time to return the favor. Even if it wasn't for the General's sake, as a judge, I can't let a heliobus take over someone as dangerous as Yanqing. Sushang, Miss Kuei, Miss Trailblazer, please help me rescue him.
Okay, let's go.
What are all these swords doing in Dragon Prayer Terrace?
It must be a heliobus illusion. Shouldn't we ring the harmonic chime and see if we can talk to Yanqing inside the illusion?
Illusion? Since each of you can see it, wouldn't that mean you'd fallen into the illusion as well?
Yeah, he got us there.
Don't be alarmed. To me, this sword formation is a precious arsenal. When I gaze upon any one, 1,000 sword fights dance before my eyes. The swordplay far exceeding anything I have learned. And better yet, they welcome those who wish to pursue higher realms with open arms.
A heliobus is leading you astray. The general's let us. Yeah, if we mention Jing Yuan, he might listen to us.
The General? You lie! I've already finished my assignment at the Alchemy Commission. I have no further orders. This is my own time. I came here to learn from Master Apira. To learn from these swords.
Master Apira?
Apira? That heliobus's name is Apira?
Correct. Master Apira promised to show me the flaws in my swordplay, and how to take it to the next level. That's why I brought them to Dragon Prayer Terrace, where I suffered my most serious setback.
Young one, with me, everything will be different. Whether it be Imbibitor Lunae, the Stellaron Hunters, or that woman, your accomplishments will exceed them. You will be matchless, without limits.
All that rimming? Is that meant to be Jing Liu?
Matchless without limits. You're just in time. The swords have taught me something already. I'd like to see how sharp my skills have become.
No. I think you should get ready to be destroyed.
Lacking. I've been through countless defeats. Pyra's my master. No longer.
Why is he attacking us?
A sword fight must be fought with sincerity of heart and mind. Give it your all.
Lieutenant Yanqing, snap out of it! We don't want to fight you!
But I want to fight you, and we're just getting started. Cut through the ranks. Their skills are nothing compared to mine. What can I learn from any of them?
Then, why not hack them down right here?
You wouldn't kill us, would you?
Hack them down? I thought we were just sparring.
The laws of the battlefield are no different from the laws of the universe. Life for victory, and death for defeat. Swordsmanship is the art of victory, and only the victorious swords can be passed on. Swords defeated are buried among the barren wastelands.
But
You're resisting me? Rid yourself of these needless notions of clemency. How can you move forward without casting these distractions aside? Raise your sword.
Life for victory and death for defeat, huh? All this talk of laws of the battlefield and the universe. You think that gives the appearance of a Grand Master? You're just using someone else's ambition to satisfy your own desire to shed blood. This Xuanyuan sword in my hand has been passed down through my family for generations. When my mother gave it to me, she said, the bread may bake, but the heart remains. And for a long time, I had no idea what she was talking about.
Her mum was cooking something. She just didn't know what.
Today, I just realized I misheard her. I think she actually said, the edge may break, but the heart remains. Probably. The Lieutenant Yinqing, the winner and loser of this battle, have yet to be determined. Don't give me that there is no point in fighting any longer speech.
This little wench's fighting spirit is on fire. Young one, since she insists on fighting, will you give her our answer?
Excuse me, how dare you calling Xushang a wench? That is not nice of you.
I won't back down.
Miss Xushang, you...
This is between fellow Cloud Knights. Losing a fight isn't a big deal. But if I abandon my fellow soldiers and bring dishonor to the Knights, how could I wield my sword again? Granted, I might not last more than a few moves. You guys go get the general, quickly! I'll try and hold him off until he gets here.
I guess we're getting Jing Yuan. We said we mentioned him.
Xushang, my bestie. Why is she so stubborn? Still, that was pretty freaking cool.
Surely one of us should have stayed.
A spirit bearer told me that the general is still in Victual Garden. Let's hurry! I think the only one that can break Yanqing's illusion is Jing Yuan himself.
Is something the matter? You seem out of breath.
Was he just chatting with Cirrus?
A heliobus that creates illusions for the sole purpose of instructing someone in swordplay. I wouldn't mind learning a few tricks from them myself. Unfortunately, it sounds like this one is a little too aggressive to be a decent sparring partner. This is not an adversary that someone as young as Yanqing is equipped to deal with.
General, we need to move fast. If we wait any longer, I'm afraid that Xushang might be...
I can understand your sense of urgency. But before I leave, I have a question for Cirrus, who has been listening this whole time.
Oh.
I trust you are familiar with Pyra.
Naturally. Among the heliobi, Pyra manifests the courage and warring spirit of Ignomar. They are the most aggressive of all the fragments. But who is this sword master? Who is Yanqing?
My apprentice.
No wonder I smell a hint of sadness in
Aww.
you. In order to rescue his incompetent apprentice, the master must fight on the battlefield himself. I must say, I'm very envious of a Pyra.
You'll know the flavor of sadness, but not its meaning. An apprentice obsessed with victory and defeat has lost his mind to a heliobus, and is now trying to shortcut his way to mastery of the sword. This is my failure to him as a master. And the source of grief you see in me now.
Then you should hurry. Pyra has an insatiable bloodlust. Once they've enslaved your mind, they can make you turn against your friends, your kin, even your own master. Go! I don't wish to delay your death match with your apprentice.
Su Shang is awaiting our timely arrival at Dragon Prayer Terrace. Let's go.
I sure hope she hasn't died, considering I almost died.
Lieutenant of the Seat of Divine Foresight. Is that the best you can do? And I was thinking I'd be done for the moment you drew your sword. I didn't think I would last this long. I'm not half as bad as I thought.
Young one, you're hesitating again. You're always hesitating. Your opponent is no match for you. Yet they have managed to fend you off for this long. As a swordsman, have you not any pride? Do you want to repeat the disaster you suffered at Dragon Prayer Terrace?
He's not gonna kill someone. I know he wouldn't do that.
It's time to finish it. Only blood can cleanse the shame of the sword.
He won't do it.
General.
Young one, your old teacher has arrived. Under his tutelage, you never experienced true failure. But after suffering your first major setback, your confidence in your swordsmanship has been faltering. You worry that the general is disappointed in you. You worry that you don't have what it takes to be the person the general wants you to be. Now, show him what I have taught you. He'll be very proud of your progress. Tell him that with your sword, you will bring victory to the Xianzhou.
With my sword.
Yanqing would never draw his sword on me to prove himself. I have confidence in him.
I don't know. He's possessed by helio bus at the moment.
This confidence is not a belief that he will win every contest. It is a belief that he will one day break free from the paradigm of victory and defeat, and realize his true reason for wielding the sword. The pleasure of swordsmanship, the saving of life, and the dispatchment of enemies. This truth must be discovered by himself. No one can teach it to him.
General,
Break free from victory and defeat? Those are just empty words to comfort the dead and the defeated. Think of your crushing defeat at Dragon Prayer Terrace. Think of how you felt then, teetering on the brink of death. If the sword of that Stellaron hunter had pierced your flesh, you wouldn't be standing here pondering the meaning of victory and defeat. Now is the time to break all your chains. Draw your sword on your master, to the general who is trying to imprison you. Draw your sword.
General, allow me to demonstrate my swordsmanship. I hereby challenge you.
Oh, he did it! He's challenging Jing Yuan.
Apyra, I challenge these swords to battle!
Young fool. How disappointing. Your accomplishments would have
He
been
turned.
limitless. But you've been led astray by empty idealism. None of that matters anymore. While teaching you, I studied your every move inside out. And now you wish to throw down the gauntlet. In your own image, and with your own techniques, I will teach you one final lesson. Your swordplay, every stroke and sway, I've committed it all to memory. Now, allow me to demonstrate. With merciless intent, how powerful I am.
No, you chick. Conceal your form and hide your intentions. Don't fall for their distractions.
Understood.
Mic drop.
One hit, one stroke of luck, one victory.
Impressive.
The sword broke.
I missed it.
Ew, it's about time we got this guy into the gourd.
General.
I know what you wish to say, Chen. We can move past the melodrama.
Then, to the rest of you, thank you for bringing me out of that daze. Especially you, Miss Sushang.
I guess everyone that gets heliobust love to apologize for it. You're the victim here. They're the ones stirring up chaos. It should be me thanking you for holding back during our battle. Or maybe, just maybe, it's due to a sudden skill improvement? Don't you think?
A little pleased with yourself, aren't you?
She went toe-to-toe with the General Star pupil. I'd be pretty pleased with myself, too. We're gonna need to get you a front-page news story for this one. Heck, let's get some billboards!
So, you've made it your daily mission to tease me, huh?
With respect to this incident, what is your plan for posting on the Luofu's Ghostly Grove? Since it concerns the seat of divine foresight, I am hoping you could.
Not mention it.
Well, about that. Let me discuss it with her first.
They're all looking at me. Okay. Let's see. Breaking news. You won't believe this. Fiction becomes real life. Artisan Commission unveils new tech that will change Cloud Knights forever. Horoscopes. Lead actor mysterious missing from. I like breaking news. There we go. Publish.
Is everyone okay with this?
Thanks for covering for me. I'm so embarrassed.
All's well that ends well. We should hurry back and lock up Pyra in the evil binding matrix. They're a dangerous one. I'm afraid they might escape.
Well then, Yan Qing and I will take our leave now.
All right, let's get out of here.
Got it.
That was a big risk, Miss Sushang.
Actually, I'm well aware of my own limits. If it weren't for Yanqing resisting that heliobus, maybe I wouldn't have been able to hold on until you brought reinforcements.
Hey, don't say that. You're strong. Why did it take 3 people to get reinforcements? I literally said that. I'm like, what? Couldn't at least one person stay behind?
Come to think of it, we only needed one person to fetch reinforcements. Why didn't we get her to stay behind with you? And why didn't you ask?
It's kinda embarrassing, but I was caught up in the moment. I guess I never thought it through.
I literally said, shouldn't someone stay behind?
Sometimes I wonder whether your head's screwed on right. We need to take you to the Alchemy Commission for a checkup.
Maybe Maybe, but my actions kept everyone safe, and that's what matters. Miss Huahua needed someone to look out for her, and little Gui is just a civilian. You shouldn't be putting yourself in risky situations. As for her, she's a distinguished guest of the seat of divine foresight. If anything were to happen to her, it could turn into a diplomatic crisis. After weighing things up in my head, it made the most sense for only me to stay put.
If I still had my tail, I wouldn't be slowing everyone down.
Sorry, Huahua. I didn't think it through. You were never a burden.
It's not your fault, Miss Sushang. It's just... I've been wondering... how can someone average like me keep up with the affairs of the 10 Lords Commission without my tail?
Because your tail doesn't make you who you are. Pretty sure it's self-explanatory there.
We should get some rest. There could be even bigger dangers waiting for us tomorrow.
Don't worry, you can always find tail. Don't worry too much about it. Oh, okay. I'm exhausted. You are incredible, Miss Shushang. I feel like that boy Yang Qing didn't use his full strength at all. It's like a kind of willpower that can only be cultivated after experiencing countless battles. I don't understand your martial arts, guys. I'm so tired. Little Gui, maybe you should talk about account-related stuff? We've got lots of different gifts sent by friends. Yay, yay! Hey. Yay! Where's your yay? Shushang? She's probably already asleep. Question mark, Shushang. Shushang is exhausted and probably asleep by now. I see. Then it's just the three of us celebrating our success. Yeah, let's celebrate. Ta-da! Ooh. We really went up. Is everyone here? Then I'll begin. Ahem. If everyone could please turn their eyes towards me, I have an announcement to make. The last time I heard this kind of talk was back during the Cloud Knight's basic training. Basically, I got a parcel recently, and when I opened it, there was a silver subscription commemorative medallion from the Ghostly Grove website. Oh, nice. Basically, if you get 100,000 subscribers, then you will get the silver medallion. After the silver one comes the gold medallion for 1,000,000 subscribers, so the silver medallion is quite valuable indeed. To put it another way, we all put out so much high quality content that our fan base for the account has been rapidly increasing. If you ask me, this is thanks to everyone's efforts, and so that's why I've called everyone over. Oh, how delightful. Yes, indeed. Same to you? Me too. I've called everyone over because I think we each have an equal share in this medallion. Each one of us forms an indispensable part of the squad. Without everyone chipping in, there'd never be such a flashy program. That's why I want to give this medallion to everyone, which is a rare thing for Gwennafen to do, but here we are. It's just one medallion. Hold it onto yourself. Yeah, how are you going to give it away? Shang's right. There's only one of these and it can't be split up. And anyway, this achievement is also impossible without our fanbase supporting us. So after racking my brains, I've decided to upload a video to my personal account on the Ghostly Grove as an acceptance speech. And also, do an Ask Me About Anything segment with fans so I can get a little something back. I hope Mystical can help me out too. As you have lots of ideas and general knowledge, you can help me choose questions, record video content and stuff, and like being on camera together with me. Okay. Yeah, is it cool if I don't, you know? No, everyone has to show their face. If you don't agree, then I'm definitely going to single you out and shoot an extreme close-up of just your forehead. That's just mean. Why? That's it then. Everyone should finish up with their own stuff first. I'll arrange for you to shoot you the video content later. As for the fan Q&A segment, I'll collect those up in a bit. Mystical, can you please see if there are any interesting questions? Okay. Oh. Okay. I can like it. Okay, let's see. Is the stream all special effects, trying to scare people with this fake spooky stuff? What if you scared the kids? Don't you have any sense of decency? Don't watch it if you don't like it. Go watch the kiddie shows. Yes, exactly. Okay. It's real. It's all real. It's up to you to believe it. Indeed. I used to love your outdoor streams, especially your live shopping and restaurant visit content. You've been to many places, and I was wondering, what do you like best on Shansho? There are so many. Have you not been streaming recently? Will you still do it in the future? I love putting your live restaurant visit videos on speaker to help me sleep. I want to stream every day. I don't have any current plans to retire. I wish I was streaming every day. Yeah, I'm basically being little Guy here. Is that it? An avalanche of questions overwhelms you and you almost get lost inside the social network. That's sometimes witty, sometimes harsh, sometimes warm, and even sometimes touching. Coming back to your senses, you have come to rely on your own superior sense of morality, and based on your understanding of Gwenaifen from these past few days, you keep flipping through the options. As the deadline for submitting questions approaches, Gwenaifen asks you to shoot the location for the Q&A segment. You pick out a few interesting questions before you go. Let me think. Why don't we just shoot over at Starscape Haven? Okay, let's go. Let's go then. I'll go look for a place now. Come over soon. You're here. The equipment has all been calibrated. I collected some questions myself for the fan Q&A segment, but let's start with the ones you got instead. We'll go back and forth like this between you and me, asking and answering questions, so the vlog doesn't seem so stale. Come on, look into the camera. Oh. Gwenaifen seems to have already pressed the record button. Don't worry, just relax and say whatever you like. I'll go back over these and edit out the good stuff before posting it up. Let's start with one of your questions. What did you get? Why did you become a vlogger? Because the timing and circumstances were just right. I can perform in front of a camera and I get to interact with everyone in real time. So it's exciting and I like it. Don't you think it's kind of awesome to make a living like this? I see one friend here has asked, will you keep streaming in the future? Sure. I sure will. Why not? Anyway, I don't plan on leaving the show anytime soon, and I'll keep on streaming in the future. I'm preparing and planning our future live stream segments, which might be played at fixed times so it's easier for everyone to watch. Stay tuned! Your Shensho dialect is really fluent. Where did you learn it? Thank you for the compliment, boss. In a nutshell, just seize every chance you get to talk and practice as much as you can. I used to have this weird accent when I talked. Everything's thanks to my thick skin and chatting as much as possible with whomever I meet. I used to love chatting on the Starscape, and I lose track of time while chatting with the pilots. Luckily, they never charged me extra. Teehee. Okay, what's your favourite thing about the Shensho culture? The food. There's so many delicious food. I personally love a few revered old classics over on the Aurum Alley. They're both cheap and delicious. The Shensho cuisine is so broad and deep that if I don't eat it for a few meals, I'll go nuts. The stomach of mine, I feel like it's already an authentic Shensho stomach. Okay, do your vlogs use special effects? No way! Let me say again for who knows how many times now. Minors, please view under parent supervision and please be careful if you are in poor health. Everything is real and shot live without any editing in the post. I only dared to live stream thanks to the protection of my mighty companions. The Ovice Guild fight is so weak. Asking you to not try this at home. Please seek assistance from the Realm Keeping Commission if you head there yourself and encounter dangerous situations. Okay, and that's all the questions we've got. Ooh, great. Have you finished with the questions over there? Come on, come on, come on. I've got some questions with me here that I've collected up just for you. Ahem, here's this one. I often see little Guy together with this tall, grey-haired hot girl. Is she single? Oh, why? What? Am I single? Mystical, why don't you say I'm single, I'm taking, I'm divorced, I'm widowed. I'm still a minor, so you shouldn't be asking. Okay, I really want to go with these ones. Is Stella minor? I don't know how old. It's hard that they don't have like a specific age. I'm just gonna go. I'm single. Wow, I hope you're satisfied with the answer to that question there, boss. Looks like Mystical is quite popular with our fans. Hey Mystical, why are you blushing? Yes, it's just the lighting effects. Why? You're shy. Hehe. You always look so tough. I never thought you'd be so cute when it comes to personal questions like... I now look fed up. Fine then, let's fast forward on to the next question. Little Guy asked that question because she wanted to know if I'm single herself. Will your team keep streaming in the future? This one. Let me answer this one for everyone. We'll definitely keep streaming in the future, but everyone has their own lives to live, so it's hard to line everyone up. Remember to follow our channel and enable notifications. We'll send out a notification for the stream before we head out. Keep an eye out for it if you like live streams and see if those little hands of yours can click you a fortune. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Alright, we're done after we finish recording this section. Viewers all like real reacts. I just made small edits. Will do. We'll do the usual. You do the posting. Whatever shall I do with you? Okay. I guess there's only one option then. Don't worry, your reactions are very cute. There'll be plenty of people who would buy it. Good work today once again, Mystical. Goodbye. Nice. And weird stuff keeps happening in Haunted House. I went for a while, but because... Okay. Let's see, what's this? What's happening here? A haunted house! A ghost! I can already smell our followers increasing! This must be the work of a heliobus? Yes, I imagine so. There's no doubt about it, it's a heliobus. We're not ruling out the chance that it's a fraud. Mystical is right. We need to visit personally to reach a proper conclusion. So, will you go, Hua? I found some clues that might be linked to tales in another post. I want to go and confirm for myself. You go and do what you need, Hua. Little Guy, Mystical, and I will go to the haunted house. Yeah, don't worry, we're on it. Make sure you tell us if you come across any trouble, Hua. After all, it's not the ghost hunting squad without any of us, right? Thank you. I've messaged the person who made the post and he has sent me an address. Alright, ghost hunting squad, let's move out. You're finally here. It's me, and I am the landlord of the haunted house. Just call me Ronald. We're not. Woo! Let's go. It's time to investigate your haunted house. Wait a minute. Where's your Ten Lords member? We may not be members of the Ten Lords, but we're all pretty capable. Is there something that you cannot tell us? It's not that I am looking down on you. It's just that there are so many strange stories in the Ghostly Grove, and so many of them are just baseless made-up stories. But this time, I met the real thing. Without the assistance of the Ten Lords Commission, I feel that you alone may not be of any use. We've dealt with the real thing before too, so don't worry about it, mate. behind. There are some things that I did not mention in my original post. You'll understand once I explain. At first, this was just a property that I bought at a low price, thinking I'd gotten myself a steal, but after they sold me the property, I never heard from the previous owner again. It was later that I learned that every prior landlord had met an unfortunate end. I never used to believe in haunted houses or things like this, but ever since I moved in, I've developed a cough, and it was difficult for me to even breathe sometimes. It's starting to make me nervous. After some time, I found a geomantic master. He checked his compass and said that though there are windows and pavilions, there is no flow of yang energy. The court and walls do not foster a growth of wealth. There is sickness to the east, and the population to the west lacks harmony in community. The four directions are not favourable, and the five elements clash. What's more, this house has a long history of all residents have met with ruin. Spiritfarers are frequently called, yet the spirits of the aggrieved dead linger. My advice, move out within 3 days, or you will fall gravely ill and tragedy will befall you. We decide our fates, not the heavens. You should continue living here. Yep. Or we could actually help them. What do you mean? Continue living there? If I hadn't moved out when I did, I'd have fallen into marriage struck long ago. Even though I don't want this bus's house anymore, it is still a personal asset. I'd like to sell it no matter the price. If you're going to investigate the haunted house, there's something I'd like to ask you. Okay, that's why I think we should just head back. You could even sell this rickety haunted house too. Well, whether I can sell it or not depends on the result of your investigation, does it not? While you're investigating the haunted house, could you help me find the deed? I won't be able to sell it without. If you do that, then I'll allow you to visit the haunted house. What do you think? Easy enough, leave it to us. I really don't know where this baffling self-confidence of yours come from. Okay. This isn't the place exactly the same as the Heliobus labyrinth that we encountered before. So creepy. There's a limited resource on this unsure loafo. I just had to piece things together with a blueprint of a similar house. That must be the haunted house up ahead. This isn't as scary as I imagined, yep. This is a loafo model house. How scary can it be? Either way, we need to find the deed and investigate the truth behind the Heliobus while we're at it. 2 birds, 1 stone. Then we'll put up a haunted house investigation post and rake in the followers. You make it all sound so easy. I'm a little concerned. Come to think of it, don't you think that advertisement board over there is a little out of place? If there's something that should... Is this something that should be in a civilian home? Nope. Come on, let's go take a look. An advertisement board that looks a little out of place. No one would have something like this in the house. Investigate closely. Just as you move to inspect the board, suddenly flips over. Oh, Kafka! Whoa, there's a wanted poster for Kafka. Oh, we're gonna meet Kafka here? Given that some time has passed since the Ambrosia Arbor incident, the loafers should have already removed the wanted notice for the Celeron hunters. However, grassroots levels work can be slow, and you may still see Kafka's wanted posters on the streets. However, a wanted poster for Kafka appearing here in the courtyard of an apparent haunted house should raise some caution among you and your companions due to its unexpected nature. It shouldn't be here. You should probably get close and take a look. Touch it. Oh my... Oh! Who would have expected this? Your first thought right now is... She's beautiful. What about what? This must be a clue about the haunted house. Cool. Are there any more? What about a wanted poster for Blade? Oh, she's beautiful. Correct. But now is not the time to be... Stell is like... Yeah, she's beautiful. But now is not the time to be saying such things. Crash. A strangely coloured stone falls down before your eyes, as if someone had noticed you looking at the wanted poster. There's no one around, just where did this come from? As you pick it up, you realise that this is probably an important clue. At that moment, you hear a ghostly voice coming from behind you, like an echo that directly imprints into your brain. Save me. It's so dark. I don't want to be trapped here. Please find me. This magnetic stone is the first clue. Bring it. Come and find me. Come and save me. The weakened voice comes to an abrupt halt. Did you hear that? It was a vengeful spirit. I thought only I could hear it. What do you mean by a vengeful spirit? That was obviously a heliobus, right? Ah, yes. It looks like all the clues are hidden in the residence. All we need to do is find the heliobus and all these problems will be solved. This magnetic stone must have some use. Take it for now. There's no time to waste. Let's take a look around for any more clues. Okay. A heavy stone. It looks like it is engraved with some kind of script, but it's hard to make out. Maybe you could use rubbing paper. You may be able to copy the inscription and read it. I don't have rubbing paper. I don't have rubbing paper. So I need to find rubbing paper? Plan, there's nothing out of the ordinary. Investigate. It's a broken cloudnite glaive. It is extremely sharp, so you decide to take it with you just in case it comes in handy. Just in case I need to like beat someone up, you know. A shelf, immovable, reliable, and stable. A door that has been sealed shut. It requires a key to open. Try using an item. A broken box that is hard to move due to its weight. The lock is corroded, and there's a hole the size of a fist on the top side. It looks like there's something metallic inside. Perhaps there is a way to get the item out from the box. If you use a strongly magnetic stone, you may be able to remove this item. We have that. We can use that, see. With the magnetic stone placed near the base of the box, you heard the metallic item cling to the side of it. You guide the item to the missing hole and extract it. And we've got the key! Okay, and we can put the key in here. You easily open the courtyard and the key broke off the lock. Let's just leave it there. Oh! Ah, squeak. Oh, they just moved rooms. I was like, whoa, how did they get here? There's a discarded food box. The food inside seems to have been prepared very recently. Remove the food from inside. You remove all the food items from within and make it into something that looks like a rice ball. Is there a hungry someone in this courtyard in need of this? An old bell. It looks like an item used to call a small animal. Let's take it. It may come in handy later. Okay. A broken courier package. The sealing tape seems very strong. Wonder if there's a way to open it. Wait. I think I've try using an item. Is this not? The broken Cloud-Knight's Devastator glaive easily tears through the packing tape and you obtain a key from the various items inside. Am I just gonna keep going down and opening doors until I find the paper that I need for the first room? Okay. A door that is sealed shut, use the key. And the key keeps breaking. See, that was quick, they were just there. A birdcage, his captive has long left. A teapot, no tea leaves, no water, no tea. Oh! An exquisite safe that looks to be holding precious items. There's a note attached. It seems to be reminding the owner of the password that's trying to put in the passport. The note says the safest password is T. There is no T on the lock, so T must represent a series of digits. You will need to find clues to prove this. Now, to enter the password. You have no idea what it could be. Perhaps there are clues around. Of course I don't know. Okay. Which will be the paper that I need, probably. A courier package that is making a growling sound. The package is out of reach. Maybe you can use something that makes a ringing sound. The old bell. You ring the bell and it looks like the courier package moves closer. Oh, okay. The courier package is making those. That is making growling sounds. It looks like there's a small hungry creature in there waiting to be fed. Throw it some food or it won't let you open the courier. Meow meow. Woof woof. Ah woo. Okay. Eep eep. What animal is it? It goes meow and woof. You place the square rice ball to one side and in a blink of an eye a shadow seems to burst out of the package. Snap up the rice and let out a low growl. What on earth is in that box? Then it seems like an invisible monster crawls out from the box and shuffles along the wall, leaving handprints? Follow it and see. Oh. Investigate. Oh, paper. The strange handprints remain. Up close inspection, there's a scrap rubbing paper hidden around here. So do I need to go back to the beginning then? Is this what I needed? It looks like it's already used, but let's try. Try using an item. Yeah, let's use this. You flick through a few pages of unused rubbing paper and place it on the stone and carefully rub on the message on the stone. Okay. To my unfamiliar friend, I trust that you've come for my safe. However, before that, I believe you should become aware of what transpired with the residents. As an outworlder burdened with a gravely ill wife, I invested a considerable sum to acquire this property near the Alchemy Commission. I have resided here for quite some time and have encountered numerous inexplicable phenomena. Whispers seem to emanate from the corners. An unexplainable chill occasionally fills the air and my furniture would move on its own. These occurrences led me to experience several nervous breakdowns, succumbing to overwhelming despair. Just as I nearly listed my house for sale, a real estate agent tormented me too. He inquired, "Is your house haunted? A haunted property like that won't fetch a high price. Selling it to me at a reduced rate would be your best option." However, I never disclosed the odd nature of my home to him. If you are perceptive enough, you might even have discerned the true reason behind its haunting. I don't do things like other people. Upon discovering the truth, I resolved to seek retribution. I placed the deed within the safe, refraining from selling to anyone, and let that agent wander about the place for all eternity. I shall depart from the Central for good, ensuring that he never gains possession of this abode. If you, my unfamiliar friend, wish to unlock the safe, you must solve the puzzle I have left behind. M is 71,839. N is 7,193. V is 183. The combination in the safe is written on the note affixed to its surface. Enter the correct combination and you shall discover the surprise I have prepared for you. Okay, but it doesn't mention tea. I thought we needed tea. Is there something else I can do? Oh! Looks like we found everything we need. Okay, so no, we don't need anything else. Let's look at the clues. So if M is 71,839, N is 7,193, and V is 183, what is T? Ah, that's a good question. This is so tough, Mystical. Why not try drawing them with your hands? M is like this and N is like that. What does this have to do with the numbers in the 9 square grid? You're being way too abstract. The deed is likely held inside the safe. Please, Mystical, we're counting on you. Okay, an acoustic safe that looks to be holding precious items. There's a note attached that seems to be reminding the owner of the password. Let's try and put in the password. The note says the safe password is T. There is no T on the lock, so T must represent a series of digits. You will need to find clues to prove this. Now, try to enter the password. M. Okay, M is that. Okay, the password is T. Ah, okay. Oh, T. I see what I have to do. 1. Yes, okay. So T start 1. Enter 1, 3, 2. I didn't guess 8. You've guessed 1, 3, 2, and 8 so far. The password must be the stroke order for the letter T on the 9. Yes. You successfully open the safe, and alongside the deed there's something you never expected to see. A helios. I had expected that, actually. You finally came. Blasted humans. Cursed humans, how dare you do this to me? Okay, we're fighting. That's fine. Let's do this.
Nothing major.
Good times. Time to say bye. Boom.
Is eternal.
Nice. Stop. I could... Bernie. The heliobus name that's on fire is called Bernie. Nice. Stop. I can be reasonable. Finally, a living person for me to breathe the sweet scent of life. Let me catch my breath first. What is wrong with all of you? You think these kind of terrifying tricks are funny? You will scare me to death. Do heliobus get scared? Why shouldn't a heliobus get scared? It's dark and creepy in here. It's terrifying. We heard from the landlord, Renault, that this place is haunted, so we came to investigate. Oh, Renault, the landlord. Wait, you're talking about Renault? He said that his name was Renault. Yeah, oh, that's why. He said his name was Renault. Owner of this house was indeed Renault, and he was a short-lived species. He died a century ago, so the person you actually saw was... an imposter, Renault? Like Renault's ghost? Shishang, hey, Shishang, wake up! Oh no, Shishang. I am awake. You've had enough here. You lot, get me in the god and get me out of here. Take me somewhere with some life and yang energy. If I call your name, do you dare to respond? My name is Rani. Hurry up and claim me. Oh, little guy, he just went out of here. So what's the deal with that Renault? Look at this picture. Isn't this the same guy one that's on the deed? Ah! I saw that by accident and I didn't mean to see that. That is indeed the same person. The name on the deed is Renault, and he was an outworlder. So who is that Renault we met before? I think I have an idea. Come on, let's go back and see that landlord. Okay. You're back. Well, did you find my deed? Wait. How about we test you a little about who exactly is the owner of the haunted house written on this deed? Is it not Renault? So you are Renault? Yeah, I told you before. I am Renault. Wrong. Renault was a short-lived species that passed away a century ago. It says right here on the deed. You are not the real Renault. But what? You faked the haunting. We found a picture of Renault and his family. Wait, which one of these is you? Wait, what? We found a picture of Renault and his family. Which one of these is you? Obviously the guy. Okay, we also found messages left behind by Renault. His family recorded multiple supernatural incidents. they encountered. In the end, these hauntings forced them to sell the place and move out of here. Just when you thought that no one would know who this Outworlder was, you tried to sell off his property, but realized this haunted house really was haunted. You got scared. So you contacted us on the Ghostly Grove, hoping that the Ten Lords Commission could help drive away these ghosts for you. We have all the evidence here. I am a Cloud Knight, and I'll be taking you with me to the Realm Keeping Commissions. Oh snap, curses, curse you! Now the truth behind the haunted house has come to light. I've already explained the situation to the Realm Keeping Commission. I'm sure they'll be able to handle this. Let's go back to Fextro Garden. We can put this unfortunate heliobus in the suppression tower. I never thought that the results of a haunted house investigation would be that it wasn't haunted at all. Though that doesn't stop us from posting an update on Ghostly Grove. Ooh, breaking news. The Cabin of Mist. Debunking the haunted house, no more fake news. Hottest scoops. Yes, let's go hottest scoops. I never thought someone would do this. Do something as despicable as faking a haunted to scare someone off and sell the asset for profit. We have a saying in my homeworld, sometimes men's hearts are even darker than demons. Seeing how scared that heliobus was, I finally truly understood this phrase. Even though we found out the truth behind the haunted house, I feel a little unsatisfied. Well, let's leave it here. There. I've got things to do. See you later. I keep getting anonymous calls in the dead of night. Okay. If I get a scary prank call while I'm live on stream, it'll definitely be good for this show. I think this is more like a bad debt or some kind of vengeance. What do you think? I'm worried that the heliobi are up to no good because the details in this post are true, especially the part about deliberately choosing to call in the middle of the night. As far as I know, some heliobi can be really crafty and deliberately choose to ambush victims when they're completely off guard. Sounds pretty dangerous, but can heliobi use jade abakai or phones? Heliobi can't use jade abakai directly unless they take possession of a victim. Darn it! Guess we better go take a look then. Best to get to the bottom of it. I think there may be more than one victim here. Let's split up. We'll meet up at the Threads Ope. You can go investigate the source of the scary call. Okay, I'll go to the Realm Keeping Commission and ask around. I knew it was you. You're the live streamer. Are you a UA straight A's? Yeah, you can just call me a UA though. Mr. UA, can you please tell us what's going on? Late every night, my Jade Abacus will get an anonymous call. I bravely answer them, and this person tells me I have to meet them, as they have something they want to tell me. When they call back later, the voice grows really weird as though it weren't human, asking me why I haven't yet come, or suddenly bawling out in misery to the point that I'm almost carried off. Have you offended anyone, perhaps? Of course not. I never really go out. How could I make any enemies? I planned on going, but there was no one at the harbour, and I got this feeling which would make my hair stand on end, so I didn't venture out. But I can't control my cursed curiosity, and so I want to ask you to help me go and keep this appointment. I'll send you the coordinates. Please help me meet that guy for me, please. There's no one here. Oh, new message. Have you arrived yet? I don't see anyone here. We're there, but we don't see anyone around. Hang on, I just called back and it got through. Location is now at... Blank, 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 blank. This place used to be a passenger terminal, but it's been empty since the Sasuke line was changed. Something feels off. Anyway, you've got to be careful. Yeah, you stay safe. Stay safe. How did she get here? Oh, watch out! We're going into a fight.
Thanks. You're too
I owe
good
you
to
to
me.
a solitary road.
Not bad. Stand down.
Until I see the... Protect all beauty! I'll see you off.
Time to say bye. Boom.
My guiding duty is eternal.
Tedious. Stand still.
Nice. Okay. Wow, what are you doing here? Oh yeah, shouldn't we have split up? I just got back from the ram keeping commission, where the clerk helped me retrieve call logs from my jade abacus. The data shows the source of the calls was here. I'm very sorry, but Tails isn't here. I've made trouble for everyone. We're friends, so don't even swear. Yeah, so long as you're fine, that's all that matters. Excuse me, have you forgotten about something? Yeah, who's this guy here? It's the one who made that scary prank call. The jade abacus tracking displays right on top of it. But can the mouse truck actually use jade abaci? That's the question we'll have to ask of the involved party. I'll stand guard and make sure it doesn't attack. Quick, help me. Taking out such a vicious creature means that you're all outstandingly capable. Please, won't you be good to the very end and let me possess you for a few days? This stench seems familiar. Why, you're a heliobus. Huh? You can tell. Fine, no use pretending anymore. Just my luck. I find a host body and it turns out to be a stark raving lunatic. I can't take this. Can you please do me a solid here and let me out so I can borrow another body for a couple of days? How can you even say that? How dare you? Is there a problem? Wait up. Please clear up for me what all this midnight ruckus was about before. You're not going anywhere until you do. Fine. Did I already tell you? Besides, there's absolutely no way I can escape right now. I wasn't the one who did all the violent stuff. She's incredibly insane and outside my control. As for the midnight ruckus, that was when I'd finally managed to wrest back to control. Well, she had a jade abacus on her with an imaginary contact in it, so I kept trying to call up. I don't need to tell you what happens next. Alright, I finished explaining everything to you. Now, are you going to help me out or not? I've got a way to get you out. But I can't let you borrow me. You'll have to go to prison and wait a while. That's great. That's great. Everything is going to be great. So long as I can get off this meat suit and I'm not stuck together with this maniac. Well, come on out then. That's the best I can do. I can't get off this body no matter what I do. There's a thought stuck in this girl's head. She doesn't let it go no matter what, and it's binding us together tightly. The arrow struck's lingering as a possession? Could it be the emergency contact? That wasn't me just then. I hope I didn't scare you. Just then I managed to read the last remaining thought stuck in the girl's head. Oh boy, should I know what she wants now? She wants to see the emergency contact in her jade abacus one last time to say one final goodbye. To say goodbye to her friend? But that's not to mention whether or not her friend wants to meet up with the Maelstrom. She doesn't want her friend to see her like this, right? This is a problem that's easily taken care of. If you just let me out of her body, I'll definitely help you grant her wish. I get it. We'll let her rest in peace. Oh, we're actually, we're fighting her now. Okay.
Get and fleet!
Didn't hurt.
Receive divinity.
Thanks. You're too good to me. Stand still.
I forgot. I didn't realize that was
All
nice.
will be revealed in lunar flame.
Until I protect all beauty.
Cutting the net.
Beauty is eternal.
Nice. Okay. Oh yeah, finally free. Wrapping me inside her like that. What an incredible power of possession. I will grant her a final wish out of respect for such formidable power. Come on, let's go and see who it is she was so infatuated with. Don't worry, I'll just change into her appearance first. Good. That's how I remember it. And you what? What's up with you? We were just... What's up with you? We were just chatting. I'm Cigar, the helios you were just talking to. Come on, let's get moving. I'm about to go back right now. It's you. After all these years, you're finally thinking of coming back? It's me. I'm back. I thought you avoided me because you hated me. How could I? If it weren't for you scolding me then, maybe I'd still be an insufferable wretch right now. Oh. I shouldn't have been so mean to you before, and I shouldn't have signed you up without asking first. All I was thinking about then was sending you off, and that's why I did something so stupid. Let the past be the past. Don't take it to heart, and I'm far too late showing up my gratitude. Without you, I'd definitely still be discombobulated. What? Okay. I'm sorry about that call. My jade abacus got broken and everything was static. Good thing I'm seeing you now. Then, it's getting late. I should go home. It's no good hanging out around outside when it's this late. But, how long were we chatting for? So, what about you? Don't you want to go home and take a look around? No. I've got something important on with the 10 Lords Commission. I come to tell you I'm safe. I should probably go back now. Always take extra care whenever you leave the house. You're running errands now for the 10 Lords. Things are different now, and I can't help you out with anything. Alright. You notice that AUA seems anxious as her fingers fidget nervously at the hem of her blouse. How have you been? Pretty good. Oh. Anything else you'd like to say to me? Nothing. Take care, AUA. You too, little sister. Oh. Huh? Huh? Little sister? Ayuri maintains a solemn, silent expression as the air around her seems to freeze. After a while, she takes a deep breath to finally break the most awkward of silences. I've been fine. You don't have to worry. You can go, with your mind at ease. Oh, she knows. As she says this, she lets out a deep sigh of relief, and you notice the rims of her eyes becoming red. You watch AUA as she leaves until she's lost to the night before letting out her sigh of relief. It's finally over. Now it's just time for us to part ways. Goodbye, all. Where do you think you're going? Didn't you promise that you'd do anything so long as we help you get out of there? Heliobi really are tricky. Get into the garden now. Yeah, get in here. This one's slippery. Better get back to the Fextro garden. I won't be able to relax until it's subdued here. Even though it's all just a mistake, something still somehow felt wrong. Those sisters are hard to understand. It's like the Cloud Knight and the past phrases. She's already Mara-struck, but she still managed to hang in there all because of her big sister. No wonder the Heliobus possessed her. It's a pity to have lost touch with your own sister for years, but when you meet again, it all plays out just like this. Ayuri, do you think she already knows? Yes, I'm pretty sure she did. She knows what? I mean, knows that her sister already passed away. Seeing her final expression, it felt like she knew. I think so too. He was crying at the end, right? What a careful observation. There's absolutely no way I could have noticed that detail. Yeah, seeing how she was, she would probably need to go back and digest things for a while. It feels like those two have quite a few stories between them. But if the people involved aren't willing to say, then we can't just make rash inquiries into their personal affairs. Ah, forget it. This midnight terror or whatever is now resolved. The two of them meeting up again is like some kind of reunion. Based on official process, since something should get sent now that an assignment has been completed. I thank you for your effort, Mystical. And we added content. Oh yeah, horoscopes, ghost call. Yeah, that works. Great job, that's all for today. Head home early, everyone. See you all later. Oh, but we've got messages now. Okay. Oh, well, it turns out this whole thing was just a misunderstanding. I'm really sorry about that, but I never thought I'd ever see my sister after all these years. Can I have more? Wait, hold on. What's happening here? Can you give me some more contacts? Same here. My parents were clown knights, but they passed away when we were young. Since I had to support both of us, I had to work all day and didn't have much time to discipline my sister. As a result, she ended up becoming a troublemaker and didn't even finish school. So I secretly applied for her to join the clown knights. And now we'll never know. Join the Clown Knights, hoping that being in the forces would straighten her out and maybe she'd become a better person. When she found out what I did, we had a huge argument. She thought I was meddling in her life. I thought she'd refuse to serve and spill the beans to the military affairs office, but she actually joined the Clown Knights. After that, we started to drift apart and eventually one day she disappeared without a trace. I have an unruly young sister. It's good for unruly youngsters to go through some tough experiences to shape them up. I always thought she didn't want to see me because she resented me for enlisting her in the Clown Knights. But when I saw her today, she told me she got transferred to the Ten Lords Commission and didn't have the chance to contact me and explain everything. Now that I see she's doing well, I can finally breathe a sigh of relief as long as... They're crying and I don't know what they're crying at. Now that I see she's doing well, I can... Okay. Anyway, it was a misunderstanding from the start. Sorry for dragging you. Go for it, little Gwei. I'll be supporting you. So she doesn't... As now that I see that she's doing well. But she's not doing well. What if... I'm tempted to just... click this. Okay. Oh, and we've gone over the target. Nice. Oh, in the next phase is Milligan.